Hey everybody, it's Alexander Dahl with Manifest Vitality once again. So I have another interview from, well, I guess not exactly across the pond, but outside of the country anyway. So we'll go ahead and get straight into that. All right, bye. All right, I'm currently on the phone with the members of CrUsH. I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Belty. I am the drummer of the band. I am 17 years old and I am from Peru. And that's all.
Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm 17 years old. I play the guitar. And yeah.
Hi, I'm Fabian. I'm 17 years old too, and I'm the lead singer. That's all.
Awesome. So, kind of each of you take a turn and kind of tell me how you identified music as a part of your life and kind of what made you really kind of resonate and made you realize that that's what you wanted in your life.
Well, for me, music really helped me to express my feelings. I think that I express my feeling better to this way than other.
Well, since I was a child, I wanted to be part of a band because I really admired bands like, I don't know, Paramore, Green Day, and something like that. So when I start to grow up, I start to write some lyrics to express what I feel. So it's basically for express how I feel, or yeah.
Well, I really feel a new things when I play music, and when I make music, I'm in other world, and I really like this. And well, when I was child, I don't like play music or guitar. But when I was 13, I start with this.
Awesome. So how did you guys kind of go about the process of like looking for bandmates and determining what kind of band that you wanted to be in, and then developing and like writing your material?
Okay, we always suffer with the members of the group because we had like a lot of members, like ex-drummers, ex-singers, ex-guitarists, bassists, and that's all. Well, for the moment we are four, and yeah, and our music is like a combination of electronic sounds and rock sounds.
Basically, our style is we want to do something different. So when I met Fabian, he was more into soft music or something like that. And Melanie is my sister, my twin sister. So we have the same taste of music. So we mixed it all, and we did our music that is similar to our inspirations, but with.
Excuse me. I'm the producer of the music, and that's why it sounds like electronic music, because I really like to play with the apps. I use apps for create that sounds.
And did you guys go through a few different iterations of kind of determining what kind of music you wanted to play, or did you kind of just have a good feel for what you wanted to do going into it?
I think that it was a difficult decision because, as Belty said, Fabian has a different style of music, like soft music, and we are like more rock or emo music. So when we decide what we are going to do was like, oh my god, this project has like different things, and we only experiment like with the sounds that it has.
And so what have been kind of some of like your... Oh, go ahead.
No, okay.
I was just gonna ask, what are some of like the standout moments that so far have occurred for you? Have you guys been out playing shows?
Yeah, actually, in February was our last concert.
Then after that,
we have the coronavirus here in Peru.
I'm sure.
And we're still in quarantine.
After February, everything kind of shut down. It's been kind of common. Pretty much everybody that I talk to is all on the same page about that one. They can't wait for it to be over to get back out and play shows again.
Yes, we really miss it.
So you guys are getting a good response for the shows that you do have played, I should say?
Yes, actually, we are so young, so when people go to the concerts and I don't know, listen us, it's like, well, they sound very a little bit strange because here in Peru it's not common to listen the kind of music that we make. So people are just, I don't know, listening and saying, what is that? Why they are singing in English if we talk in Spanish?
Sure.
So I think for that part is very difficult and hard.
Yes, and also some people that don't want us in their projects because we are so young.
Sure.
Yeah.
So have you guys encountered a lot of resistance, like with the bands that you do play with, where because of your age and type of music, they tend to kind of not want you around, is kind of what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. And do you kind of use that to kind of influence the way that you continue to create music and kind of overcome that challenge?
Yeah, definitely. We still make that kind of music that we like, and we don't care about what other people say, like, why you produce music in English if you talk in Spanish.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the way where the world is at the moment. You can have, different languages and different music all across the globe, and that's just the way it is. With the way that the internet and everything works these days, the world is becoming a much smaller place.
Yeah, we always say that, but people is a little bit narrow-minded, so they just talk, and I don't know. Sometimes could be very difficult because when we try to explain our project, they are like, I think it doesn't work here, so sure. I don't know. Sometimes it could be very sad.
Yeah.
And also,
go ahead.
Peruvian people still listen like old music, rock bands of Peru, like Libido and something like that.
Yeah.
They are stuck in the past. It is.
Do you kind of feel like with the way that the music industry operates in Peru that like major producers and stuff kind of don't really want to look at your band because they don't think it's going to sell well in that market?
Yes, definitely. Being a musician in Peru is very hard. People is always saying that you are gonna be a loser for all your life, or you are gonna study other things because it don't
you
work
can live.
here. You can live
with this.
So
artists in general.
Would you guys kind of say that there's kind of a cultural stigma in Peru that kind of looks down on people that want to be musicians? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
People think that if you're artist, you are going to be poor or something like that.
Sure.
Yeah, you're gonna ruin your life.
I study music.
Yeah.
So with that kind of being a huge factor in the way that you guys are influenced by your culture, how do you kind of overcome that? And what do like the other bands that you play with? Do they have that kind of same understanding of it, that they're kind of being scrutinized as well?
We met other bands like us, but they separate, like they disappeared off the scene of Peru. And the other bands are like they sing in Spanish, and they treat us well, but at the moment to make promotion, they are like, I don't know if you are going to serve us,
okay,
because you are not in Spanish and something like that.
Okay, so there's a really big push in your scene to kind of fit into the norm of what they think is going to be marketable and people are going to listen to, kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
In that
unfortunate.
sense, Peruvian people are stuck. Like they prefer music in Spanish or all bands.
Sure. So what are some messages that you really kind of want to put out there with your music?
Oh, actually, for us, it's very controversial because in one of our songs, we talk about how you feel, uh, how you feel around, how you feel alone,
Mm-hmm.
even when you are surrounded by people, by your friends. So it's more about that your feelings when you are growing up. So I don't know, when someone broke your heart, when about anxiety or depression, because we need some. We used to went to the psychology for that kind of thing. So I think for us, our lyrics is very hard. And I don't know, problems of the world. We are making our new EP, well, our first EP,
Mm-hmm.
and basically the problems of the 2020.
Okay. Sure. Very cool. Anybody else want to chime in on that one?
Yeah, I think that are the typical problems of a teenager, or typical problems of teenagers.
Okay. So why don't each of you kind of share a story that has happened around music that has really kind of stands out in your mind?
Well, actually, um, the stories that we always share with people is that how always our, I don't know, the people that listen us and say that we are from Peru, so we had to make music in Spanish. But the most funny history was when our ex was in our first concert. We used to have an ex drummer, so he accidentally sank his feet and in a puddle, so he had to play the drums all the concert with the wet feet. So I don't know, was very hard, and the concert was a mess because our
Yeah,
ex lead singer forgot all the lyrics.
and also we played at 5 p.m. and we start to play at 7 p.m. and it was a mess, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you guys want to put out some of your plugs where people can go to listen to you and hit those links so you can get some exposure?
Yeah. On YouTube we are CrUsH, and on Instagram we are CrUsH with double H band, and in SoundCloud we are CrUsH band too.
Yeah, in Facebook only like CrUsH.
Awesome. And then what would be your last word? What's a message that you kind of want to put out there and resonate with your project?
Well,
Well,
we want
we
to express our music that you want to be wherever you want. That you can be that you want to be. Doesn't matter what, no matter what other people say, or just follow your dreams and start to dream in a big way, and also I don't know, love yourself.
also
Love yourself.
we have to express our feelings, and people say, "Bro, I really feel that. I feel this way."
Yeah.